Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. Yes, this is an M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Tundra, and it's under the command of 4Q2. Yes, it's another of my replays from the binge I did last weekend to complete the marathon for the TS5. And I'm playing the M44 with the 155mm howitzer. And, well, this is a new skin provided by Jazz, Sir Rusty's teammate, his daughter. And you can see it's got our logo on, and it's an authentic recreation of a monument that's actually located in America. Yep, there's an M44 out there that looks identical to this. Well, I'm taking it over to the west side of the map. Bring up the visuals. And I think this is a really good firing position you might want to try out. So watch this during the game. It actually becomes very effective. And I'm going to park it around the other side of this rock here. I used to use this position all the time, but they altered the size of the rock just here. And there was a crane in the way, which actually got in the field of fire. That made it difficult to shoot at the enemy. Okay, aiming at the hill straight away. And from this distance, the shells are coming down, well, not completely vertical, but they're coming out at a good angle, which makes it possible to hit some of these enemy tanks. And I held my fire there because there was a good chance my shell was going to miss the T-34 because he'd be pulling up that hill. But I tried another shot, and you see it did miss. Yep, I had a feeling that it would miss, but I can see trees going down in the path, so I know some more enemy are on their way. In the meantime, I noticed there's a huge number of enemy tanks making their way down Heavy Tank Alley. And yep, I want a piece of those. So I'm going to help our T-37, who's just received a hit from one of those tanks, the KV-1S or the M6. And we've also got a Panzer 3K just around there as well. He's not going to last very long against such heavy tanks unless they get Arty support. Unfortunately, that's two shots that I've missed so far. And they've now got a Stug 3G. So I'm going to focus on him because he's got very low hit points. Okay, he's gone back behind cover. So I'm firing at the KV-1S. Put a nice big hit into him. Got some stun. T-37's been killed. M6 got him. So I'm about to put one shell into that M6 if I can get him. Round out. Yep, 240 hit points off him. He's not going to be happy. And he's got his KV-1S teammate back. Now an enemy Hellcat's made it its way into our cap area, but I'm focusing on these guys. Oh, took out the KV-1S. Did 174 to the M6, but we lost our Panzer 3K. So you can see from this position, I'm actually able to focus on these enemy heavies and put some hurt into them, stop them coming north through this way. And I got a blind shot there on the M6. Gonna try and take out that Stug 3G. Almost loaded. Round out on the Stug. He's dead. Now, M6 is next. If I can get a shot. He's gone back round the corner. T-34 just took a huge hit. And I don't think he's going to last very long. I hope he falls back knowing... Well, he tried falling back, but it didn't work out well. So here comes the shell for the M6. And bye-bye, Mr. M6. He's back in the garage. 212 hit points. Their thrust down that route has now been nullified. And the Hellcat in the cap has been wiped out. So we do have the advantage at this point. Trying to make up my mind where I should relocate to. Looks like the KV-1 and the Excelsior nearby could move. I've spotted a Rudy over on the other side of the map, and I'm trying to help out that Striv. Dialing in. Almost ready to go. No, I've just got a bit of reticule bloom because I'm right at the edge of my field of fire. Trying to go for the Rudy. No, well, I splashed him for 73, but he was killed. The Striv got him in the end. Now, supposedly there's Jackson. Up, there he is. Mark him as target. Work out where he's headed. Oh, I fired the round in just after he moved and he juked me, I should say. And unfortunately, he got the striv, but he's only got 3 hit points left, so I can probably get a splash kill if I can get the shell near him. Work out where he's headed. Rounds out. And he was there. Blind kill. So, 2 tank destroyers and 1 Arty. And all we've got to do is find them. At this moment, I'm expecting one of the enemy Arties to be in this back area in the southwest corner. That's where they normally go. I mean, I go there quite a lot, but it's not my sole place. And they found the box tank, and he's just wiped out RT-67. Fire around him where he's supposed to be going, and the shell lands next to him for 77. And I think I've just picked up some stun assist as well. Now, the Arty we're looking for is an M44. So he could be anywhere, but the SU-100 is about to come around the corner. The box tank's going to see him if he's still there. And if the Arty is still there, I might get a shot at him. Waiting for that box tank to come into view. It's 5 versus 3 now. Can't see the enemy, but I'm going to change positions and try and get a bit closer, I think. I'm very concerned about that Stug. It's a Stug 4. So it means that the guy's fairly experienced, because it's one of the reward tanks for completing the personal missions. Okay, I'm going to go to this different position. And there's the box tank. Lining him up for a shot. Rounds out. Splashes him for 91. It fell short. Unfortunately, it's enabled him to get a shot off. But he has been killed. And there's the Stug 4. He went up on top of the hill. And unfortunately, for my new position, I'm a bit too close to the hill to get a shot at him. So I'm changing position again. We still haven't found the M44. There's the Stug. But the M44 has been spotted. Working out where he's headed. Lining him up for a shot. Rounds out. Kill shot.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
And the Stug's been killed, so that's game. 5 kills. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's a second class tanker for 4Q2 in the M44. I managed to get a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. I got 5. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. I got 19. But I picked up a high caliber. I did the most damage in that game overall. And the win 8 for the game was 3,883. So let's have a look at team score. There you go. Top of the table. 1,685 hit points of damage on that one. The next highest scorer was, in fact, the M44 on the enemy team, and he didn't do too bad. He actually almost pipped me for the high caliber. He got 1,608 hit points of damage, but he didn't get any kills. I managed to get 5 kills. Next highest scorers being the T-3485M on our team with 3 kills, and the Jackson on the enemy team, one of the tanks I killed. He got 3 as well. And when it came to base XP, yep, I've got the top in all 3 columns again. 852 base experience points. T-3485 managed to get 702, and the Striv managed to get 592. I fired 15 rounds in that game, less than in the previous game. I did twice as many shots in that game. I got 8 direct hits and 1 penetration and 12 splash. Damage of 1,685 hit points, and all of it was at more than 300 meters. I damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 5 of them, and did damage assistance of 30 hit points and stun assistance of 349 hit points off 8 stuns. On a premium account, I earned 35,631 credits. I had a personal reserve booster running for 17,816, so my total was 53,447. And after ammunition resupply, because I used less ammo, I actually came away with a fairly good 45,872 credits for that game. I picked up 1 bomb for getting the high caliber, and 1,278 XP, plus 639 from a booster, took home 1,917 experience points altogether. I would consider that position as quite a regular spot to go to if I was playing North Tundra. The only problem, obviously, is that you are fairly exposed. If the enemy does make it through that western pass, it's going to be difficult for you to get away from that position without being seen by the enemy and potentially killed by them. But it's something to consider. If you want to take part in the battle that's going on in the Western Pass and attack some of the enemy heavy tanks and extract all the hit points out of them, squeeze them dry of juice, then yeah, consider that position. It's worth it. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video, but I think it's going to be one of mine.